had a win during the week and bounced back tonight for a second one. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, she did a good job. She sort of just one pace, and if you sit her up, she just doesn't go that well, and that's why lately we've been driving her. She's been in the death a lot. Just go around, sit there, and sort of put a little bit of pressure on, and that's how she runs her best races. And I didn't think I'd have enough gate speed to lead, and then I knew I worked a little bit early when I did, and then Derby come, and I thought, I'll just keep rolling, see what happens. Just seems the way that she goes best, and to her credit, she was able to get the job done.
She's enjoying racing. She's produced another win and certainly keeping the connections happy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it has been a long year for her. There wasn't, didn't really race much as a 2-year-old. Might have raced as a late 2-year-old, I believe. So she had a slow sort of start to her career, but she's handling the racing very well now, and we actually made comment tonight. I sort of thought leading up to sort of last week and getting through the Breeders' Crown that she might be nearing a spell, and when we're getting her ready tonight, we commented on how well she looks. So, she certainly hasn't taken any harm from all the hard racing of late.
Tempo was against him tonight. Again, tricky draw. James had to put him in the race, worked hard, 4th run at back, but that would give you plenty of reasons to smile.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. It was a pretty tough run. I thought he was beat about halfway down the straight, but he just kept on finding, and it was a pretty tough run.
Yeah, he certainly was. Julian and the team done a great job with this horse.
Yeah, they have. They got him back, and Julian just put a lot of time and effort into him, getting him to relax, and you saw him jogging around tonight off the bit and warm up. It's, for a horse that he hasn't got a good reputation, so for him to be able to do that, it's all credit to Julian. He's done a super job with him.
Brad Chisholm, he was a very talented footballer. He was a very talented cricketer. He's a very talented harness racing driver. Did you ever play for Melton Centrals by any chance?
Oh, I might have had a season or two there, Robbie.
There you go. We might have to recruit you to come back down there, Brad. Well done. Good win by our Thunder Buddy. Lovely horse. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's a little ripper. He's been good since he's come over to the stable, and I just love him.
Well, had a good run. Finished off really powerfully.
Yeah, he did. He's pretty versatile. So, once he punched through and found a nice and handy spot, I knew he was going to be pretty hard to beat when he was close to Chris's horse. And, once he moved out at the 600, he felt really good. So I was pretty confident.
What can I say? It's probably happy to win, but pretty tough moment for you.
It's been really hard the past couple of days, and she was a really special girl and tragically taken way too soon, but she was doing what she loved, and she loved horses and she loved racing, and so this one's for her tonight.
How did you get to meet Michaela, Jackie?
We've been long time best friends. Since we were little, we used to ride our Shetland ponies together, and she lived on the same road as Nan and Pop, which is where the stables are, and we've just always been best friends and rode horses together, and I'm going to miss her a lot.
Yeah, well, look, there's not more I can say other than I think everyone, not only in the harness community, the racing industry, and anyone that's read the story, it's a tragic, no question about that. All our love and support to you and the family, and to Michaela's family as well. But at least a win here brings some joy to you all. So well done.
Thank you.
Second up from a break, his first up run was first class. He just added to that class to effort tonight.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, he really proved tonight too that he doesn't just have to lead. The hot early tempo probably helped us, but they still got home in his slick last half. And, for him to do what he did and just cruise up there and then sail away from them was pretty impressive. I was very excited to be back behind him tonight.
Yeah, and certainly going forward, I mean, he's in for a great campaign. We've got some big races unfolding over the next 12 months, and you can just see him. He's going to be amongst them.
Yeah, I really agree. he's so versatile now as well. I mean, he went through his grade really quickly last season and just did it so easy, and then had a little break and come back, and he just feels like a really seasoned racehorse now.
He was tough. He was really tough.
Yeah, I had to go the death a bit earlier than I probably wanted, but that was sort of the move was there, and I had to just control the race, and he was good enough to sit there and still finish off terrific.
He's just a typical trotter that's got older and got tougher.
Yeah, like Ricky's done a great job, and the owners he hasn't been over race, have just kept giving him a break when he's needed it, and he's done a bit of travelling around. He's been here a few times. He's a bit of a veteran, but he's still on the way up, hopefully.
Lots went right, and it turned out well.
Yeah, no, I was very excited to get the drive, and I can't thank Marg enough for it. And she's been racing really good, and yeah, got a good trail into it tonight with a bit of speed early, and yeah, she was just too good.
Things went so right that you nearly fell out of the cart, and you're lucky you didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Lost your footing there?
Yeah, I did for a stride, but hopefully she was nice and nothing happened. So yeah.
That's good on you, Kima, and been nice little mare. This one, she's been around for a while, but she's nice to see to continue to keep racing and performing well.
Yeah, she really is. I mean, the team always do a great job with their horses. They always look really good, and this is the first time I've driven for him. And I said to Jason, even after the warm-up, I said, you're not getting this one back, because she's just lovely to drive and settles when you want her to, and goes when you want her to.
The Hero claiming pace, went back at the start. He wasn't too bad.
No, he was awesome. The last couple of times where we've driven him out of the gate, he just latches on and pulls really hard, and didn't want that to happen tonight, and I got a little bit worried, or very worried, when they were only going slow, but yeah, it worked out pretty good. He was super in that fast last half.
Wind back the clock before this horse joined the stable. I mean, that was his racing pattern, wasn't it? To not use him out of the gate and driven quietly and come with one run. A lot of luckless runs in doing that, but that was sort of his racing pattern. Join your stable and I will just send him loose.
Yeah, well, I understand now why they never burnt him off the gate, because my arms were about 2 meters longer after every single run, and that's why I didn't want to do it tonight. And yeah, he was really good.
He was all right coming off the gate too. Quite happy to go back.
Yeah, a little bit keen, but not charging like he. I think he just gets stirred up when you sort of ask him to go a bit. So we didn't want to do that tonight. And yeah, he settled okay in the run. Was a bit keen still, but yeah, got the job done.
I think you might have done this once before, Josh.
Yeah, I can't really remember actually, Rob, but yeah, no, it's good.
Well done. Nice little horse, this one. He's come along well. He got thrown in the deep end against some really nice horses, but then he's dropped back here against some winnable company, and he's done the job and done it well.
Yeah, no, that's right. His last 3 runs have been pretty good actually, and tonight he really done it in second gear. Jody and team's done a very good job with him, and yeah, I just thank him for the opportunity.
Yeah, he's a very professional little horse, and lots to look forward to. He's got some great bloodlines alongside his name, and hopefully he'll continue on, and he should, with the way he's bred. You've had a good year yourself, Josh?
Yeah, no, I've had a fairly good year. Like I just said then, Jody's given me a good opportunity with this one, and a lot of other trainers, Brent Lilly and all that, have given me a real good go-to.